Hello, good day to all the beautiful and awesome women here. It is so nice to connect with you through the screen. I'm Helga, and today we have a wonderful yoga class together, full body. So when you're ready, come and just stand here in the middle of your mat. We're gonna start in standing today. And I want you to really feel the soles of your feet on the mat. You might want to spread your toes, lift them off the mat, and then put them down again, and sort of come a bit forward and then down on your heels. And then without changing anything to your breath, just start to become aware that you're breathing and sort of feel into the sensation of that. And let yourself really feel your own presence here as a woman standing on the mat. Feel your own radiance, the magic of your own body here, and just opening the heart, letting those shoulders slide a bit back and down, relaxing your whole body and face. Ah. And we have Mary here, our goat, that might come and walk around in the frame, so we just welcome her as well if she comes. All right, so now we'll do a few stretches. So putting your right foot here a little bit forward, and then rolling the left foot here so the toes are like this. And just staying as you are with the feet, and then taking the arms all the way up to sky. Really nice movement, looking up. Ooh, gotta keep your balance here. And still with your feet like this, taking the arms behind you and squeezing the shoulders and opening the heart space. Beautiful. Now unrolling the toes and letting your left foot come forward. Rolling on the toes here on the right foot behind you. And when you're ready, you're anchored and balanced, taking the arms all the way up. Let's go, look up. Really beautiful presence in the body. And then taking the arms down, squeezing the shoulders and breathing. Let's do this one more time on each side. So right foot to the front, rolling on the left here. And I inhale, looking up. And taking the arms behind me, really nice, active fingertips. And switching the legs, left leg comes to the front, rolling on the right toes. Drawing breath as I roll my arms up to sky, really graciously and softly. Bringing arms behind me, squeezing the shoulder blades. And really feeling all the extremities of the ribs here as I do this. And then back on your feet. Here is Mary, hello. All right. Now start to roll just intuitively your shoulders. Mary can try as well if she wants. And take the shoulders up to ears and then behind you. And still keeping that rib cage, that sensation in your rib cage as we did earlier, just really feeling the extremities of that. So as the shoulders come back, rib cage really opens up here to the front. And then we switch the sides, so letting the shoulders come up to ears and to the front. And breathing here as you do this in your body. Beautiful. And eventually coming back to center here. Placing your hands on your waist, you can separate your feet a little. And then taking the left arm all the way up to sky for a nice, really big side bend. So letting your hip here Really full out to the side. Breathing and back to center. Taking right arm all the way up. And then we bend here, taking a big, beautiful, generous movement. Nice. Walk yourself to the front of the mat. Plant your feet really nicely. And then arms all the way up to sky. Look up and inhale. Exhale, fold forward with the hands together down towards the mat. Inhale, half lift here, flat back. And we're going to take the left leg to the back here into high lunge. Okay, so both feet are facing the front. The front knee is bent, really nice strong legs here. This is great for the thighs, great for the legs, great for your balance. And my back heel is lifted slightly off, you see, off the mat. And I'm just looking right in front of me. Really nice here. Breathing in my body. Active fingers as well. And slowly here with grace, I come and frame my front foot with the hands, and the knee at the back comes down, and I untuck the toes and I stay like this. This is a really nice big stretch here and opening, so just use your breath. If this is too much, you could come up here, have your hands just on the thigh and not be so down. You could elevate yourself up a little bit if that's better, or just keep this option here as I am. Beautiful. Now tuck your toes, lift the knee off. Find your high lunge again. And with control, we're going to switch and find a high lunge, but on the other side. So switching here to the back of the mat, and this time around, it's the left leg that has the knee bent. Right heel is lifted off the mat. High lunge on this side. Really bending the front knee nicely. If you want, you can straighten the foot and then bend it again just to see how that feels in your body. If you can bend even further down towards the floor. And using your breath to support you. These are really strong standing poses. And when you're ready, just slowly bringing your hands down, front of the mat. And then the knee at the back touches the ground. We untuck the toes. And we stay here, option number 1. Or here, a bit more elevated, option number 2. Now from here, bring your hips toward the back, slide them here toward your heel, and we straighten the front foot, flexing the toes toward the chest. And the hands or the fingertips just come here on the mat. If this is too much, you could also bring yourself slightly up. Bring the hands here on the waist. And then bring your torso here down towards your shin. So whatever option you are here, option number 1, Fingertips on the mat, or option number 2, hands on the waist. And softening your face here, that's right, just relaxing. Really relaxing, particularly the face and the jaw. We tend to clench a bit the jaw. So just let all that loose, relax, and have a soft face. And now we're going to do the same, but on the other side. So just walk yourself slowly with the help of your hands here, turning your torso to the front of the mat now. Coming in the same position, so with the hips at the back, front leg is straight, and we're flexing the foot toward us. And you take your option 1 or 2, hands on the mat or on the waist. And just surrender here into this position for a few seconds. Beautiful. Now we're going to release this pose and come into a standing here at the front of the mat. Find mountain pose. Arms alongside the body. Standing nice and tall and majestic in our mountain pose. Breathing here into the center of your body. And we take our flow, arms all the way up to sky, looking all the way up, and inhale. Exhale, hands together, fold down. Inhale, half lift, flat back. And exhale, bring your left foot to the back and find your high lunge. In your high lunge here, come perhaps a little bit more towards the middle of the mat. And start to feel the weight of your body more here on the right foot. We're going to transition into a balancing pose, warrior 3. So when you're ready, pushing all the weight of your body to the front, and here we go into warrior 3. So just give it a go. Nice, strong standing leg here, squeezing the glute, the left glute, lifting that back foot a little bit higher up. And then find your high lunge again. Place your right forearm here on the front thigh, and the other arm opens up all the way here to sky, letting the heart space shine. And slowly, with control, find your high lunge again. Really nice and graceful movements. And if you wobble a little bit, that's fine. You just get back into the poses in your own time. And prepare for warrior 3 here again when you're ready. Flying warrior. 1, 2, 3. And the arms can be here at the front or at the back. Now place your back foot down. And we find our side angle here again with the forearm on the thigh, sliding that top shoulder back. Beautiful. Now with control, come to the back here, facing the back of the mat. And find your high lunge here, this time with the left foot at the front. And same thing, let's walk ourselves a little bit more towards the middle of the mat to have more space. And whenever you're ready, give your warrior 3, your flying warrior, a go. Lifting that right foot off the ground. You can fix something on the floor, a point of focus to help you with your balance. And place your foot down, find your high lunge. And then we come with the forearm here, the left forearm on the thigh, and we open up here to the sky, opening the rib cage, the lungs, letting the breath circulate. Now take your gaze back to the front here in high lunge. And we go for one more round of these positions, starting with high lunge. And then flying warrior. Now let's go together, inhaling nicely. And then pushing the weight front and lifting the right foot off. Nice. And finding our point of focus on the ground. And when you're ready, placing that foot back down and coming to your side angle again. Very nice. Releasing this pose. Now in the middle of the mat, find a lot of space here. And let your feet be really wide. Toes are slightly inwards, just ever so slightly. And when you're nice and stable with your feet, take your arms up to sky and we prepare for a wide-legged forward fold here. And then letting your upper body come all the way down and the hand can land here on the mat. And I'm just looking here right in between my feet. So breathing into the hamstrings here, the back of the legs. This is a really nice big stretch. And carefully come all the way back up. Micro bend your knees perhaps for protection. And come all the way up. And find a seated position here in the middle of the mat. All right. And legs just here in front. Taking a moment to find your breath, your center within. You might want to place one hand here on the heart, maybe one on the belly. Feel the earth underneath you. Now, as you are, place your fists behind your back and come up like this on the heels and on the fists, and let your head fall back, squeezing the hips, the core up to sky, and then all the way back down. Let's do this again when you're ready. So you can use your fists, or you just can have the palms of the hands like this if you want to try. And they can either be out to the side or inwards towards you. I'm going to have them like this, out to the side. And here we go, hips up to sky. Really pushing those hips all the way up, squeezing the glutes. And slowly, slowly, slowly coming down. Really nice. Okay. Now with control, one vertebrae by vertebrae, let's come and lay down on the mat, flat back. Place your heels here close to your buttocks and find a bridge pose, taking the hips here all the way up to sky. You might want to squeeze your shoulders a little to come further up and hold your bridge, squeezing those glutes, strong lower back and knees close together, not touching but close together. Still holding that bridge pose. Find your strength and spaciousness within, pushing up, present in your body. And then ever so gently come down, upper back first, and middle back, and lower back and hips. Take your heels all the way up to sky, knees bent, and grab either outside of the feet or big toes for happy baby. And just try to let your feet relax here. You can use your hands to move the legs a little if that feels good. Just rocking yourself a little bit side to side. Nice. Now, releasing this grip here, extending your left foot up to sky with the right knee bent, and take your hands into a little pistol. And the pistol comes here on the left. And then we're going to do 10 pulses out, so this works the abs. When you're ready together, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and 10. And let's switch. So I'm extending here the right leg this time. Left knee is bent. Pistol comes on the right side, and we do 10 pulses here towards the front together, starting now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And rock yourself to come up here on the mat, just in a seated position. And straight into butterfly. So the soles of feet together. You can hold your toes or feet here with the hands. Knees out to the side. And option 1 is to stay like this. Option 2 is to move the knees here like a butterfly. So just intuitively feel into what your body wants. Option 1 or 2. And you're very welcome to close your eyes at this point if that feels good, or just have a very soft gaze. Maybe your head naturally rolls down towards your chest. Staying with your breath. Just slowing down. On your next inhale, extend your legs wide and fold forward, palms of the hands on the mat, just wherever they land. And the palms here are touching the mat. And just like we did in Flying Warrior, Warrior 3, we're fixing a point of focus on the mat for better concentration. And now very slowly walking your hands, just as you are, walking the hands towards the left foot. Both hands can come on the leg or on the foot if that feels good. And just elongating yourself even more. Maybe the forehead comes inside the arms. Breathing nicely here. And slowly, very, very slowly walking your hands towards the right foot. Letting the hands wrap the foot here, and the head can soften into the arms. Relaxing your forehead. Relaxing the areas around your ears. Now come back to center. Take your feet together. And roll yourself down, laying on the mat. Peeling your back here, down towards the earth. And for our last movement before Shavasana today, we'll come into a banana stretch. So laying here in the middle of the mat, I'm going to walk my heels over to the left at the bottom, so the left bottom corner of my mat. And then my hips and my back stay on the mat, but my head and maybe shoulders come over to the left top corner of the mat. So I'm basically shaped like a banana. So a nice side bend and stretch here at the end of class. And walk yourself back to the center and do the banana stretch on the other side. So heels come all the way to the right bottom corner of your mat. And the head and shoulders go at the right top corner of your mat. And you breathe in softly now. And if you haven't already, feel free to close your mouth and only breathe through the nostrils now. Now walk yourself back to the center for our relaxation Shavasana, closing the eyes completely. Legs just resting on the mat, arms alongside you. And we're just breathing here through the nostrils softly. And energetically give yourself thanks. Give yourself gratitude for the practice you just did in harmony with your body. And to close the class together, we'll come up on the side just in our own time. Find a seated position somewhere in the middle of the mat. And let's take a cross-legged position all together once you are seated. Taking the hands into prayer and taking the hands to the forehead for good thoughts. Taking the hands towards the mouth for good words. And the hands towards the heart for good actions. Thank you so much for practicing today's class. It's such a pleasure to connect with you through the screen, and have a lovely, lovely rest of your day. I'll see you soon.